Okay guys, let's do this. 8 rounds of Tabata, none of them are standing up, so how hard can it be, right? I'm going to give some alternatives for those who are working with a knee injury, so you can join in as well. We're starting with a warm up, so for that, come into downward facing dog. In your down dog, pedal your feet, and then release your heels down, relax your hands, spread your fingers. On an inhale, come forward into plank pose. On an exhale, into a downward facing dog. And again, inhale plank, exhale down dog. 3 more, inhale plank, exhale down dog. 2 more, plank pose, down dog. Last one, plank pose, and downward facing dog. Lower down your knees onto the mat. Do 5 big circles with your hips in one direction. 3, 2, and 1. And then switch direction for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Neutral position, cat and cow. Oh man. Okay guys, let's do this. 8 rounds of Tabata. None of them are standing up, so how hard can it be, right? I'm going to give some alternatives for those who are working with a knee injury. We're going to start with a warm up. For that, you come into downward facing dog. Hips are up, fingers are spread, heels are down towards the mat. And then start to paddle your feet. Take your dog for a walk. And release both of your heels down. On your next inhale, you're coming forward into a plank pose. And on your exhale, into a downward facing dog. Again, inhale plank. Exhale down dog. 3 more. Inhale plank. Exhale down dog. 2 more. Downward facing dog. 1 more. Plank pose. And downward facing dog. Lower down your knees onto the mat. You're in all fours. 5 big hip circles in one direction for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch direction for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Neutral position, cat and cow. On an inhale, raise your hips, drop your belly, lift your chest, look forward, and exhale, round your back. Inhale, you're arching. Exhale, rounding. 3 more, inhale and exhale. 2 more, inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. And then come into neutral position. Take your right foot between your hands. Gently push your hips forward and down. If the knee shoots over the ankle a bit, that's fine. Holding here for 3, 2, and 1. Walk your hands back, straighten out your front leg, flex your foot, pull on the outer edge of your foot. Hold here for 3, 2, and 1. Walk your hands forward again. Heel to your foot, over towards the right, toes towards 1 o'clock, both hands come inside. Gently push the hips forward and down, holding here for 3, 2, and 1. Come back into all fours, other side. So left foot between your hands, push your hips forward and down, holding here for 3, 2, and 1. Walk your hands back, straighten out your front leg, pull on the outer edge of your foot with your left hand, hold here for 3, 2, and 1. Walk your hands forward, then heel to your foot over towards the left, both hands come inside your foot, and then gently push the hips forward and down, holding here for 3, 2, and 1. Come back into all fours. Have your toes tucked under. Sit back on your heels. Interlace your hands behind you and then forward. Take your arms with you over your head. Wiggle your shoulders around a little bit. Move your arms from side to side. And then release. Come back into your downward facing dog. Pedal your feet. Come forward into a plank pose. Bring your shoulders further forward, place your knees down, lower all the way onto your belly. Interlace your hands behind you, lift your chest up, arms are straight, lift your arms as high as you can, holding here for 3, 2, and 1. Hands next to the chest, press yourself up and come back into your downward facing dog. Pedal your feet a few times. And then lower down your knees. So I hope you're warmed up. I don't want to get you too exhausted before we're starting. So the first one we're doing is on the front. We're going to start with commandos. So for commandos, if you want to have your knees down, if you have knee problems, it's quite good to have a padding underneath there. You can be on your knees, and one forearm down, other forearm down, hand up, other hand is up. If you want to make it harder, you have your toes tucked under, your knees are off the mat, and you lower one forearm, other forearm, coming up onto your hands. And that's it. So we're starting by leading with the right arm. Just have to have my notes here. So leading with the right arm. And what we're going to do after that is jumping in and out. If you're not jumping, you're stepping in and out. Okay, got it? I'm going to set my timer. You prepare to come into your position. Hands are on the mat. And we start with commandos, leading with the right arm. And go. So forearm, forearm, hand, hand, forearm, forearm, hand, hand. Try not to wiggle around with the hips too much. Keep your hips low as well, so your bum is not sticking up in the air. Keep going. Good. 10 seconds break. So next one we're doing is plank. You're either stepping in and out or you're jumping. And go. 20 seconds, stepping in and out or jumping in and out. If this hurts your wrist, you can do this on your forearms as well. Keep going, halfway there. Okay, all right, 10 seconds break. Shake out your wrist. We're gonna do commandos again. This time we're leading with the left arm. Got it? And go. So left forearm, right forearm, left hand, right hand, and keep going. Go as fast as you can, but try and keep a good form. So hips low, and your hips are not wiggling around too much. Keep going. Commandos, not my favorite. Okay, good. So last one in this round, we're gonna plank again. Yeah, maybe try a forearm plank this time. You're stepping or jumping in and out. And go. Keep going, keep going. All right, well done. So 45 seconds break here. And while you're having a break, have a sip of water. I'm going to show you what's coming next. So the first thing we're doing is to give your arms a bit of a break. It's swimming, it's the Pilates swimming. So you're here, you lift up, and then you're swimming, yeah? And the other one we're doing is a little bit harder, which is mountain climbers. So for mountain climbers, you can simply do this. Or you bring your knees towards your chest, or you run, okay? Got it? All right, so 10 more seconds break here. So maybe already come laying down on your belly. Extend your arms forward. And go. So everything lifts up, keeping your neck long. You're pedaling your arms and your legs as well. And go. Halfway there. And release. Okay, so next one, I forgot, oh yeah, mountain climbers. So get ready, come into your plank. And then knees towards chest. You can be slow or you run. Keep your hips low and shoulders above your wrists. Okay, 10 seconds rest, and we'll do our swimming again. And up and go. Neck stays long.
So exhaling through the mouth, inhaling through the nose. With these kind of exercises, that's the best way to go. Try and keep inhaling through the nose and not through the mouth. So 3 more. And release. Okay, mountain climbers again. So choose your option. Get ready. And go. So either you run, if you like, you can also get a little bit of air time here. So you're floating, or you run as fast as you can. Keep going, keep going. All right, 45 seconds break here. Release, take a sip of water. I'm going to explain what's coming next. Okay, so the first what we do is we're in a bear stance, hips towards heels, and you're coming forward. 20 seconds of that, and then after that, you're laying on your belly, you're bending your knees, feet are flexed, toes turned to the side, and you're pulsing up and up and up, right? Doesn't seem like a lot, at least not the second one, but trust me, you're going to be happy to do something easier after the first one. So 10 more seconds, get ready, toes are tucked under, knees off the mat, and then, oh no. And now, so you're coming forward, going back. So you can keep the movement small if your knees don't allow you to do bigger movements, or you go for it and you go fast and fast, fast. Three, 2, 1, and release. 10 seconds break. So here, on your belly, bend your knees, flex your feet, toes turned out, heels are touching. Lift your knees, thighs up, and then pause, and pause. Almost there. Okay, and come up again. Bear stance. 5 more seconds. Toes are tucked under, lift your knees. And go. Coming forward. So these are amazing for the legs, for the quads. So keep going, keep going. 10 more seconds. Okay, well done. One more. Flex your feet. And pulse up, up, up. So in case you don't notice, these are for the glutes, for your hamstrings. All right, and then have a little break. So get a sip of water, take a break, 45 seconds here while I explain the next ones. So what we're doing now, if you're not jumping, you're in a plank and you're walking forward and you're walking back. Maybe start by leading with the right leg, and the second round you're leading with the left leg. If you are jumping, you jump forward and jump back. Snap jumps, okay? And the other one we're doing is you're on your belly, fingertips by your temples, and you're lifting up and down. So 10 more seconds here. Get ready, we're starting with our snap jumps or snap walks. And 3 more. And go. Jumping forward and back, forward and back. Where's my t-shirt going? And release. I would love to talk and say something encouraging, but I'm quite busy with myself. So fingers by your temples, lift up, and then up, and up, and up. Keep going. Halfway there. Okay, and 10 seconds break. Snap jumps again. So hands underneath the shoulders, stepping back into plank, and then jump. So you can keep going fast. However, if you want to give it a go, you can try and get some air time here. Yes, you're floating the legs forward. So this is good to practice for your sun salutation. So as you're jumping forward, you're floating forward. Almost there. Okay, good. One more round here. And lift, lift, lift. Everything lifts up. We're going out with a big gong. Have a break, have some water, take a moment, and for the next 4 rounds, we are on our back, or at least on our bottoms, not always on our back. Okay, so I turn around my notes, so I see what's happening. Take a moment. I'm gonna explain what is coming next. So for the first one, you're on a reverse tabletop. I know how hard they are. If you're not jumping, you bring one leg up and then the other leg, yeah? So you're marching. However, if you can, you have one leg up and then you jump like this. Okay, got it? And the second one we're doing is you here, you're on your hands, legs are up or feet are up, and then you're extending one leg and then the other, okay? Fairly easy compared to the first one. All right, are you ready? I hope you had a good break. Let me turn on my timer. So 10 seconds to prepare. And go. So either you are running, well, it's not really running, kind of like jumping, or you're walking, which is fine as well. And go, go. So I can't see the watch anymore. No idea how much longer. 3, 2, 1. Okay, there. Okay, so for the next one, hands are on the mat. You're lifting your feet up. You're extending one leg, then the other. And go, one leg, then the other. So lean back a little bit for that. You can bend your elbows more. So these are also good for your quads, not just for the core. Okay, and release. Just a little break here. Reverse tabletop position. One leg up, prepare, and go. 20 seconds. Keep smiling. Note to self. Oh, come on. And release. Okay, it wasn't quite 20 seconds. Don't tell anyone. Okay, next one. Feet are up, and we do our core stuff. And extend, and the other leg. Extend. If you want, you can move a little bit faster. Okay, 45 seconds break. You take some water, I'll tell you what's happening next. Oh yeah, okay, so the next one, you have your hands next to your hips, a little bit wider, so your hips fit between them. You're coming into reverse tabletop, and then you're bringing your hips between your hands. Yeah, so you're kind of just floating and trying not to have your bottom resting on the mat. If that's too much, you can just lift a bit like this, yeah, and you're releasing them down. The other thing you're doing is you extend your arms forward. You have your feet off the mat. You lean, don't lean back quite as far, like this. Got it? Okay, how much more? 3 seconds, so get into position. Raising the hips, bringing them behind you. Raise and bring them behind you. So this is a nice one for the arms, for the shoulders, but also for the core. So the higher you have your hips behind you, the harder it is for the core, or the more you train your core. Yeah? Good. And then release your hips down. Extend your arms, lift your feet up, and we do this thing. And go. So a little bit is absolutely fine, small movements. If you want to go bigger, you can do that. You can also go faster, or you save that for the second round. Oh, it's harder than I thought it was going to be. Okay. Hands next to your hips, and then raise your hips up and between your hands. Lift between the hands and go. So go fast. My bum is touching the mat. I don't want it to. I blame my short arms for that. Okay, all right. One more for the core. Extend your arms forward, lift your feet up. And then maybe go a bit faster or make bigger movements. There you can go all the way back if you like. If that doesn't serve you, don't. Oh, feel your core, feel your legs. Okay, well done. So 45 seconds break. Have a sip of water. Take a moment here. What is next? Oh yeah. Okay, good. So for the next one, you're laying down on your back. You have your legs up, feet are wide, elbows towards each other. You lift up and then you're pulsing. So your elbows come between your knees and you're lifting the hips up. And the other one you're doing is option A, arms by your side, feet on the mat, and you're lifting up and down. Yeah, so if you have knee problems, maybe that's better for you. Or soles of the feet together, and you're lifting up and down like this. It's a little bit harder for the glutes. Okay, you ready? So feet are together, knees are wide, arms, elbows towards each other, and then you're pulsing up. So make it a fairly small movement. And release. So choose your option, either feet on the mat or soles of the feet are together. You're lifting your hips up. Stay here. And then you're coming up and down, up and down. Move fast if possible. And release. Good. And again, core. So lift your head up. Elbows come towards each other. Knees are wide. And then you're curling up. And release. Okay, last one in this round. Feet together or on the mat. Raise your hips. And then up and down, up and down. Big gong, yay. Last round. So we're gonna go out with a bang. I know what the first one is, can't remember what the second one was. Oh yeah. So, okay. We're gonna have the legs straight, hands interlaced behind the head, elbows up, lifting the head up, and then you're pulsing up with the elbows facing towards the ceiling. And the second one, oh my God, you're lifting the hips up and you either walk, if that's better for your knees, or you run, okay? I'm not even gonna show you very much because it's so hard. So take your arms next to your ears, stretch yourself out. Take a moment here before the alarm bell sound. And Off we go, hands interlaced, elbows up, and then you're up, and go, go, go. So elbows are pointing up towards the ceiling. You're doing small curls. If you want to go slower than I am, you do that. Okay, oh, I'm scared. Okay, feet flat on the mat. Lift your hips up. And run. Run, 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 run. Run as fast as you can. Or walk. The longest 20 seconds ever. No, that will be the second round. Keep running. 2, 1, and release. Okay. Legs are straight. Hands behind your head. Elbows up. Lift your head. And go. That's so easy compared to the running. Okay. The very, very, very last thing. Feet on the mat, hips up. Take your arms up. And go, 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 go. Okay, these are officially the longest 20 seconds now. And run, 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 run. And release. Well done, that was amazing. So join me for a quick stretch. Take your right ankle, place it over the left knee. If that's plenty for your knees, you stay here, or you hug your left knee into your chest, holding here. And then place your foot down again. Slide your right knee over the left. Bring your knees towards your chest. You may want to stay here, or you lift your feet a little bit higher. Raise your head. Catch your ankles. Don't take your feet. Take your ankles. Flex your feet. Lower your head, shoulders down, and pull the heels towards your outer hips. Holding here. Feel the stretch in your glutes. And release. Switching sides. So ankle above the knee. Either stay here, or you hug your right knee into your chest. And release. Slide your knee over the other. Bring your knees towards your chest. Raise your head, shoulders. Take your ankles, flexing your feet, and lower down. And pull the heels towards your outer hips. Hold here. And release. Bring your right knee towards your chest. Straighten out your left leg. Take your hands behind your thigh. Raise your leg up. Gently pull the leg towards you. You can also take your calf or your ankle to pull the leg. Then bend your right knee. Release your right hand onto the mat. Use your left hand to guide the knee all the way over for your twist. And then come up. Place your foot down. Bring your left knee into your chest. Extend your right leg onto the mat. Hands behind your thigh. Pull the leg towards you. Maybe bring your legs, not your legs, your hands higher. And then bend your knee. Release your left hand down. Use your right hand to guide the knee all the way over to the right for a twist. And then come up. Straighten out both of your legs. Take your arms next to your ear. Catch your right ankle and pull. Make a banana shape. Feel the stretch in your right side. And then switch over to the other side. And release. Bring both of your knees towards your chest. Place your hands over your knees. Draw some circles with your knees in one direction. And then switch direction. And then start to rock yourself forwards and backwards until you are in a seated position. Well done, everyone. If you need more of a stretch, I do another video of mine where we are focusing on the stretching only. Otherwise, you're all done. Amazing. Good work. I'm knackered. Namaste. Thank you.